Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And, Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
All right, y'all, let's get started.
Stephen Gostkowski now has this one teed up, and we are underway from Gillette Stadium. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm going to kick X.
Let's go. Double tight, guys. Double tight.
On first down, it's Darnold. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
I'm going to be a linebacker. Okay.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Bell running on first down, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I hope we have
Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at Michigan State. Lost weight, became more of a whippet in the NFL, and now no one can tackle the guy, whether he's running it or catching it.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
In part, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion,
y'all can hear me.
But he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he's got a new one. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's see if we can get a sack.
Darnold. Nunez got it. Complete. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance.
Sack, get sacked.
He's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
I knew we could get
tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. They'll run it with Bell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
early in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. We're scoreless after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. Here's Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And not what you're looking to do on 3rd and 1, completing the pass, but going backward.
I have zero explanation for that because 3rd and 1, you just figure snap, throw, first down, right? Easy play. But end up losing yardage on it. That's hard to account for.
Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Do a pass first.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 24. To throw is Brady. Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, that was luck right there. That has to be luck.
It's a big play there for the Patriots.
That was luck, y'all.
I'm telling you. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. And nearly picked off.
Oh, my God.
Surprising
That was
to see a
so
defender
close.
of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
No! No!
That's good.
I was almost in the end zone. No!
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Darnold on 3rd down. And it's caught by Herndon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's now 10 of 10 throwing the ball here to start the game. Now Bell. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with third and about 6 yards to go.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Let's go. You tighten up.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold.
Wow.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman.
What's up?
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So it's a little bit easier for this halftime.
That was that close.
Yes, we did.
A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's first and 10. Looking deep for Demarius. Looking
Not again!
That's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now a draw play. This is Bell. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A first down throw, Darnold. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Gotta love the catch. I think you got to love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll punt it away for the second time. So we've hit due to time constraints. We move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
All right, y'all, let's go and get another interception
seemingly
this
still
time.
back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
All right.
New England with
Let's
the
throw
first
it,
down
see if
as
we
they
get
begin the
lucky.
drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They'll run it here. This is James White.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep the
Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, 72 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On second down, it's Bell. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. Maybe I get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space, because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop it, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game. One of the premier runners in the NFL.
They'll run on first down. Bell trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and then it's going to set up a 3rd and 1. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Found his target. It's Anderson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Darnold. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now Bell.
Ooh.
It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try and run it in with Bell. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown.
Hey.
Le'Veon Bell taking it in. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
Good God, he took all that.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
It means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
Extra point good by Catanzaro, and the lead is now 10 to 7.
Alright, y'all. My ball now.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
And took him back.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half. And that's caught inside the 35.
Y'all should have me. I'm getting.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas and nearly picked it off.
Too much people
He
around.
had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Brady again here on 2nd and 10.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. They go play action here on first down. And that's going to be caught.
Open man.
Touchdown. Matt LaCosse there to make the grab. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Darnold now to throw. And that is incomplete here. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Darnold. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bell. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Edelman set to return. Oh, and he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty flag is going to give a much better starting position. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high, the tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15.
Wow.
And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed
He
was
could
the
have caught
fist pump
that.
from the sideline
That's
after
not
that.
fair.
They're fired out. That's a big game. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. The throw on
What kind of throw was that?
Is incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. New York set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Darnold from the gun. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's back to throw. Now he'll pull it down. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Somehow they use all their timeout. They use most of their timeout.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Good throw. Good throw.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep there, take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Brady. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down.
The last time I run,
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. They'll run with Michelle. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Darnold and the Jets now down 20-10, 45 seconds remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Now it's Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Darnold. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. It took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points, defense held them, and lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expect.